Okay.
Oh,
Your turn.
Okay.
So you've been there 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
So why are you going back a 4th time if you've already experienced so much? Why would you go back?
That's a good question. Probably a question that a lot of people would ask. I will say that first of all, because I'm called to, and if I'm called to, I better go. But probably too, in over the 3 years of going, seeing the changing face of that community, like the whole purpose of what Isaac and Carol have been trying to do there is to move that community forward with the Lord and help them to see and change, and seeing from year to year the huge differences is something that keeps me going. Okay, I can go back. This isn't something where I'm going to go back and see the same gloom, despair, and agony every single year. It changes by leaps and bounds, just with the people that come to worship and to hear the word and to be a part of and to give back and to learn to sew and to learn to cook, or to learn that lying is wrong, and that they want to make their relationships right by getting married, that to be monogamous. I mean, just seeing the change in that community year by year just gets me excited to even think about going back. This never gets old. It is not an old hat. It is not something that's, okay, I'm headed back to Africa. It's new and exciting every single time, because it reminds me that what the Lord sets in motion is never done. As long as we're here, it's never done. So, okay. I'm going to ask you one more, okay, and we'll wrap this up. So why are you going back?
There are so many different reasons, and we could be here for a full 24 hours.
No.
I know.
This video will cut off soon.
Yep. But I've just kind of fallen in love with all of those people and just that community. And like you said, because of course I was only there one time, but I just want to see, like, there was so much change already from the day that I got there to the day that I left. And I'm just so excited to see the change over, like, a whole year. And, what?
Nothing.
Oh, okay. And, I just absolutely love all of those people. And then it's crazy how much I love them. And like I've already said, and she's already said, the feeding program wasn't going on while we were there. And I'm ready to see, like, how that's gonna go. And I'm just really, really excited. I need to calm down. But I'm so ready. That's why I'm going back, because I love them, and because Jesus has called me and my family. I'm really excited.
She's excited.
Yeah.
As you can see, we could probably sit here and talk for hours. And if anybody ever wants to just sit down and hear more from our hearts, either or both of us are willing, we'll grab a cup of coffee and sit down. I've had the opportunity to sit and visit with many, many people. I had some vendors in town a couple of months ago, and we went to lunch, and of course Africa started rolling off. And one of those vendors, she said, you can tell it's something that's within you. It's not something you're talking about, but it's something that's in you, and it is. It's we could just pour and pour and pour all day long the stories of the faithfulness and the stories of why we do what we do. We get a lot of, well, isn't there plenty to do here in your own backyard? And yes, there is. And I'm blessed to be a part of a church where we get the opportunity to do that right in our own backyard. But we're also called to go. Not everybody's called to go, but these two little Overstreet girls are, and so we're gonna just do what we know we're supposed to do. So we thank you for just hanging out with us for a few minutes and hearing our story. We covet your prayers. We need that more than anything, because without that, nothing will be effective. No money will be effective. No mission work will be effective. So we covet that. But if you feel as though you would like to partner up with us financially, there is a link on this site that will allow you to go and you can anonymously donate. I will never know who you are. Or you can, donate, let us know who you are, leave us a note of encouragement, and do it that way as well. So if you would rather send it directly to the church, that way you can get a tax write-off at the end of the year, just contact me. My email address is on here as well, and I can put you in touch with the way to send something that way. But other than that, thanks for hanging out with us for a little bit, and we will see you on the other side of the world, because we're going to post lots of stuff from there, just like we do every time. So be sure and go either friend me on Facebook or go like the Facebook page Mission Mozambique, and you can follow all the goings on of everything in with the Mission Mozambique team for 2016. Anyway, bye.
I just realized.
Oh, these are from Africa. Yeah, we bought those in
I have
Africa.
one over there too, and
We
then
have
one
them,
in my room.
They're everywhere. So, but anyway, yeah, there's some of our mementos from Africa. So.